Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Kassarian, and today we are back in automation with So, what are we working on today? Well, I've decided that we're going to make a brand spanking new car. Brand new, shiny, and it is going to actually be a commuter car. So, sort of like a Honda Civic, let's say. And my entire concept about this is that it's going to be relatively inexpensive, easy to drive, and fuel efficient. Now, we're building this at 72, so we're going to resurrect one of the old models that I used to work with, which was the Urbic. 72. There we go. So we're going to make ourselves the Urbic. Okay, so let's say last 10 years, and we want something with a very small wheelbase. So we're going to say that probably this 2.1. It's a 2, well, yeah, we'll stick with the 2.1. Okay? It's going to be relatively inexpensive, so we're going to go with a ladder style frame. Now, we could go with a monocoque frame. So I'm pretty sure that by monocoque, they don't actually mean what I think they mean for monocoque. They don't mean a fully monocoque chassis. What they probably mean is how cars are constructed today, where you have an integral frame to the body paneling. So the body paneling does take some stress, but there is also an integrated frame. I think that's what they mean. I think. It could also be space frame. I'm not entirely certain what the frame types mean. If you guys have an explanation for it, which way are modern cars built? Well, I know how they're built, but which type in the game are they talking about? Ladder, monocoque, or space frame? I don't know. We're going to go with monocoque for this one. And we're going to say it's going to be a galvanized steel. And we're going to put it as a transverse engine, McPherson front, and a... let's go with a semi-trailing arm rear, I think. Yeah, because we're going to do semi-trailing arms as independent suspension. And panel material is going to be steel. Alright, now put her on here. Holy Toledo, look at that. Alright, so I think... we're going to go with a monocoque, with steel body. Just a little bit more. Alright, and let's actually design the vehicle now. Excuse me. So a bit of a slope down on the front. Is there. I still don't like the flat nose design that they're doing with this, but that's fine. Okay, headlight time. Alright, so let's say we're gonna go with the new headlight design because it's new and stuff. Okay. So we'll do these. that's actually not looking too bad. Huh. A lot of grill space in the front, which is good. Let's go with these. You know what? No, we'll save that for a higher badge version. Alright, that works. Okay, so we got all that, we got all that, we got all that. Anything else on this car as stands now? Not really. Okay. Ahead of it. We have a two-door transverse front-wheel drive. And make it not in quite that garish a green. Oh, I see. That's the gloss setter. Oh, I see. Nope. And let's start looking at engines. Wow, the pine is too big? What do I have to go with? Yeesh. Too big to fit. How small do I have to get? That would be a tiny, tiny. So what would that be? A 1.3 liter long stroke? That's not gonna work. It's transverse, that's the problem. Yeah, see, high compactness. It just doesn't look like there's any good way to fit this problem. Float engine is too big. Yeah, I wish they actually showed you what the sizing was so you actually knew how far off you were. Oh, look at that frame up. Tiny engine. Even if I go front longitudinal. So now I can fit the pine in. It has to be, that's the problem, it has to be a longitudinal engine. M4. And it's something here. Switch this for the eco. We're gonna go with 72 eco. We can also delete M4. Okay, so it's pretty much the same engine. Make sure it's locked in there. Except this time, actually what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch it back to 65 eco. We're gonna delete. We're gonna duplicate the 65 eco. We're gonna delete the 72 eco. And we're gonna delete the 72 eco. It needs to be used by falling cars. It's not being used by them. There we go. Delete that. We'll clone the 65 eco out. We have now 65 eco. There we go. 72 with the 72 eco. There we go. Save that out. Alright, so, switch it. So here's what we're gonna do. that's cheaper. We're still going to switch to injection with the same system, which boosts us up quite a bit. Now, what we need to do once we boost up is into octane gas. So we drop this down. Throttle response. I like that. See that. And we're also using hyper. Whatever this thing is. Hyper. No, I switched to forward for a second. Okay, so that just gives me improvement in velocity. But it decreases my emissions, which don't matter. Go back to here. Okay, so now that I'm doing that, emissions are 3167. Two-way cat drops that by quite a bit. Okay, so we also need to fiddle with. Oops, not what I wanted to. It is not a very yeah. Alright. Now, if I drop this back down to, say, 50, back to here, where am I going here? I boost my compression a little bit. No. We want to advance our throttle. Now, here's the thing. If I go up one, right? No, that's what it's saying. If I come back here, up a bit. So there we go. We now have much better, a bit more power. Weight's gone a little higher. I like my reliability, and my fuel rating is pretty low. And it's running 91 octane gas with catalytic converter. You know what I'll do? This is an early model, so we're going to switch this back to this, to regular leaded gas. Which I think just also pulled my catalytic off the back. We're going to go back up on our ignition timings. Oh, that's my fuel mixture. Now we're getting a bit of choke there, so we'll push that a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we're at 0.750 pounds per horsepower. It's a more expensive engine, again, because we're using the fuel injection. So we'll do the 72 Eco NAFI. Natural aspirated fuel injection. Producing 151 horsepower at its red line of about 5,900 RPM, which I don't think is too bad. And actually, if we're not tracking emissions either, we'll switch this back to forge, because we're not tracking emissions, right? So that lets us get more power out of this building. So we'll take that, not quite that much. And we'll advance our ignition timing again. There we go. So we're at 0.746. That's not too bad, is it? No. Fuel octane 92. We'll save that out. This thing isn't going to sound very impressive. I mean, it's of course still direct. Okay, great. So we're going to go with a manual, no automatic. $135. And we're going to go with medium compound roads, steel rims. Quality there. Solid single fronts, and I think we should be able to go with drums in the rear. No under tray. Cooling airflow required. 151.1 kilojoules. So let's fix that up there. Call this the base version, and we'll go with our rail type. At 168, which should let us get some points. So we get 51. Dial this up until we get down to 51. That's enough. Give a little bit of braking on that. 4C, standard, bit of that. Standard radio, power steering, bit there. And 70s, okay. So now we're going to go with standard. Gas twin tube passive and a normal setting there. A little bit of Alright, so now we fix it. Okay, so power steering, we don't care about it apparently. They don't like the gearbox, the footprint's fine, brake fade, yeah. Okay, and we have wheel spin. We always have wheel spin. It's a car, it's a rear-wheel drive car, we have wheel spin. Fine, we'll fix the wheel spin. Let's do it first. Yes. Let's actually make it worse. Is there any way you guys are going to like this better? I think I'm going to have to make this a manual. Yep, manual. And it's rating it as a pony car? I don't understand this. They're really not liking that wheel spin. Alright, so we're going to actually have to put sports compounds on this thing, I think. Alright, so they're liking this a bit more now. Even though 120s are about the highest we can get. So sports roads, minimum profile 60. Okay, so still have a silly stupid amount of these things. That's pretty good. gotten the brake figured out a bit. The gearbox is still fixed. .6, but we're down to 35.8 this minute, which isn't bad. 23 miles per gallon. Not bad at all. There's a zoom on quality here. That's quality apparently. Alright, so stats. What remains to be fixed with this thing? They don't like the understeer oversteer. You know, fix that in a minute. They still don't like the gearbox. They still don't like the brake fade. They don't like the drivetrain, but there's not much I can do about that. Wheel spin's an issue, but again, not much I can do about that at this tech level. So what I'll probably do now, then, is look at our... See, I don't know what it is they don't like about that engine. You know, I don't know what it is. I understand why it's not sporty. If the driver is just, you know, like the engine, the understeer, oversteer. Let's see what we can do with our suspension and our camber settings. There. Okay, so look at that. We are at 38. Great. Okay, so we're good there. Good on optimal power ratios. Well, we could be better, but we're pushing about 23.8 miles per gallon, which isn't bad. For a 70s car, that isn't bad. What are we seeing on market? Really? Okay, I get the body's too old, but come on. Actually, we're doing really good there. More desirable, more expensive. Somehow we're ranking for fun premium. We're less expensive. Family sport. Sport budget. Pony budget. We are better, but yeah. And pony, we are, you know, we're less expensive, but we're not as expensive. So this isn't going to knock anyone out of the park, that's for certain, for our company, but it's still a pretty nice vehicle, decent vehicle. Excuse me, I suspect what we're going to need to do here, though, is we're going to have to switch over an Eco-Ent Nappy engine on the Pine. Maybe switch it over... Yeah, I think we'll do that in the next episode. We'll probably do a... Yeah, I think so. We'll switch over and we'll do something different. We'll do a... We'll do a sport version. We'll drop the sport tune of this in, and we'll see how that runs us. Or we'll advance it by 2 years. You know what, next episode we might advance it by 2 years. That sounds good to me. Yeah. Advance it by 2 years and see what happens. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, this has been Mr. Casarian. We have made a new car again. In the next episode we'll advance it by 2 years and see what that brings us. Alright, thanks so much for watching. This is Mr. Casarian. As always, happy building, guys.